Okay. Looks like OBS kicked back up again. Hello, I have returned. How long was I gone for? Because my chat kicked out a little bit ago. A couple minutes? God damn it. Not long. I only just noticed that it had disconnected. Okay, well, I knocked down the wall in the weight room. Your F message did not get sent until recently. Music room did not have anything of relevance inside of it. Drafting room. Drafting room is so good because we might know the code to this safe already. December 8th, right? It is not December 8th. Okay. I'm pretty sure the clock tower has a sanctum key, so I'm going to add it. Okay. January issue. Volume 1. Word from the editor. Vexation. January, Volume 1. Architectural Digest, Volume 1. Okay. So there has to be a clue inside of this room. It is safe to say that the rooms, the dates are inside of the rooms. We're 3 for 3 on that at this point. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Wednesday, December 16th. Oh, this updates. Oh, you can know what the Great Hall rooms will be. Okay, that's kind of cool. So if I were to draft the Great Hall, we would know this one's open. Neat. Hi, Zeldy. I'm so glad to be back. Feels like I've been gone for so long. Alright, so this is a sexton, right? November 7th is day 1. mean... No, that's wrong. Does it change? If it's November, why is it showing like a tree? Why is it showing like an apple orchard? I feel like this calendar has something to do with the date that we need to figure out. It's like the only thing in this room. Well, I say that, there's also 6 and 7 are covered up by that. Is there another? Appears to be... Is that 4, 2, 3? There's that one. That might be 1, 2, 3. It's hard to tell. No, I think it's the same. January issue. Wait. It looked like the letter that we received in the office was March 3rd, and that's letter number 8. And then we have... I don't know can't remember the one from the study, but then there was one on December 8th, which was the second letter. And then presumably the one in the boudoir is December 25th. So I'm going to guess that it's sometime between December and March. Like all of these letters came sometime in that period. So maybe this January issue Volume 1. Maybe it's just January 1st. No. Okay. I really want to figure this out, obviously. The question is, there's just like so little, there's so little things inside of this room, you know? Is that the conference room? Is that the dining room? This is the drafting room. It's the drafting room itself. Drafting room, Great Hall, study. I don't know if that's a hint of some kind. Boiler room. There's the ladies' chambers. Yeah, White Queen. Why is it showing this image for November? Rabbit, I'll take a hint here. Am I... Should I be able to figure it out based on information that I have? Or am I missing something? Like, am I just wasting my time trying to figure something out that isn't here? And yes, I have enough hints. To be able to figure out there's enough hints inside of this room for me to be able to figure out the date. Okay. So what am I missing then? Is that I have too many hints? What does that mean? I don't even know how to parse that. You saying that I'm having too many hints, I think is just confused me. You did not crack the safe the first or second time you... Yeah, but I mean, like... Having cracked the safe inside of the office and inside of the studio makes me think that there has to be something inside of this room that points toward a specific date. Right now I'm looking at the calendar. The calendar is the thing that I think holds the key to this safe. Granted, there's only one date of interest that immediately stands out, which is November 7th. And that's not correct. So then it's like, okay, maybe there's some kind of hint hidden within this drawing on top of the calendar. I don't think... similar that it feels confusing. Everything seems significant. Right. Yeah, I mean, like, at least with the other rooms, there was something obvious that kind of stood out. Like the chessboard and the note. Here, it's just stuff. The fact that I can look at the calendar does make it feel like it's important. Okay, yeah, it's too many apples. If I'm counting apples, I must be, like, too deep. Alright, well, the study talked about Thursday, so maybe it's November 5th? No. Today is December 16th. Which cannot be relevant. All this calendar tells me is the first day that we got here was November 7th. Turn black was light. This raven hue as from fitting of the reign of Horus. I don't think this drafting strategy book has anything for me. Like, January is the only thing that book mentions. I don't want to leave and come back to this. Like, if I have enough information now, I want to just be able to figure it out. Problem is that nothing immediately stands out. Like, how do I parse down what's relevant? I'm just gonna leave for now. I can't keep looking at this stupid room. I'm gonna go knock down a wall. Make myself feel better. See if I stumble across any other brick walls. None of these look to have any... Well, none of these look to be relevant. I can't get inside the trophy room, unfortunately. I don't know. I have the office and the ladyship's chamber. I don't have a white knight, though. Unless the one in security is a white knight. Huh. Let's say the one in security is a white knight and it's just like dark in that room and it makes it hard to tell. So then we have dining room. We have chapel. We have the office. Do we have the vault? No. Do we have the nook? We do. Okay. We might... I think we can potentially fill out the chessboard with this setup. got rook, knight, bishop, pawn, queen, king. Yeah, alright. I guess since we're going that direction anyway. It all hinges on, is that a white knight or is it a black knight? I think that's intentional. Like they hit it up in a corner where it's dark. Because I've only ever seen the knights inside of the observatory and the security room. We can take the foundation across. We can also go into room 46 as well, I suppose. Take you across. Oh, you go this way. Castle? But it's a... Huh? No, you can't make castle with this. Huh. Okay. Queen... Okay, hold on. No, come on. I'm going to take a screenshot of my layout. Okay, great. Hi, what's up, Rouge? We're solving puzzles. Alright, so we got the White Queen, which inside the ladyship's chambers, which I have is 1, 2, 3 here. 9, 8, 7, 6. It lit up. Okay. That's a good sign. The king is the office, which I have here. The bishop I have 4. You're back to watch and listen. Big brain puzzle. The rook is here. The knight. Nice. And then dining room would be here. Okay. Okay. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Okay. I mean, do I get to know? Okay, I do get to know. The pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, or King. Gain the power of that piece until end of day. Okay. Add the armory to your draft pool. Each time you draft a room on the west wing of your house, you lose 5 steps and gain a key. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 gold the first time you enter the chapel each day with this power. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times while drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. Knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Not the king. There's a new room, though. Why not the king? Probably because you're already drafting, and it looks like it's a beginning of the day effect. I don't hate just taking the pawn and then choosing the one that's most relevant. But also the armory. This is the only time that I can choose an upgrade. Like, if I assemble the right pieces again, can I come back here and choose another one? Probably not. Give me the armory. You may give up this power, return to this chamber on any future day, and unlock the pieces again. Alright, cool. Now, what are you? What are you? Castle. 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 I mean, it looks like they're like 3-letter words, right? So like car, axe, sea. I don't know. Oh, assel. Okay. Huh. Oh, the sun is setting. Alright, I finally figure out the use for the chessboard. I can only go back up if I took the elevator down in the first place. I guess that makes sense. I'm not sure if, like, this was supposed to mean anything to me. But it certainly didn't. Okay, so I guess one thing we still want to do is figure out how to get down here from the tomb. We want to figure out what the date for the freaking drafting studio is. What? I think the game might have glitched a little bit. My house is missing. Yo! Arvid raiding with a party of 29. What's up, homies? Arvid, what were you playing? Was it a Mario kind of day? It feels like it was a Mario kind of day. Hey, welcome everyone who came in. We're playing some Blueprints. Super Mario 64, the classic. Letting you all know, you didn't PB? What the fuck, dude? This is a game that is best experienced completely blind. And it absolutely fucks. So, not to dissuade you from sticking around and having a good time, but I think you would have a better time just playing this game for yourself. This is a lie. Arvid told you to post this here? Oh. Okay. It's alright, Arvid. You don't need to deny your true feelings towards Yoshi. Like, you don't need to be embarrassed to live your best life. Alright, you guys ready to watch me walk around a room for like 10 minutes trying to figure out a obtuse puzzle? Because, goddamn, I know I am. Hell yeah. Dude, hell yeah. You're still grinding that 16-star run, right, Arvid? You gaming out of your goddamn mind? I could have gone into room 46. I chose not to. For some stupid reason. Back in the saddle. Hell yeah. Took enough time off from it. You had been playing Hollow Knight and a couple other games, right? Did you manage to complete those ones? Or are you kind of just hopping around wherever you feel like? Alright. You beat Hollow Knight, it was amazing? Fuck yeah. The correct opinion. Alright, now we can stare. Going for the 112 off stream. It took me a while to 112 that game. Mostly because the last percentage point takes some real doing. Like, I was sitting at 110% for like a year or something. You beat NKG, and then I was like, I'm taking a little break now. Yeah, NKG took a few hours for me as well. Though I'm gonna let you know right now, he's probably the third hardest fight in that game. So keep that in mind. Oh, you've heard. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so what we're trying to do here, Arvid, if you care to know. One of your fave boss evers? Hard agree. If the music, the design, the flow of the fight, it's just super good. Once you get good at it, it feels real good to just go back to every once in a while just to keep yourself fresh. Hell yeah. There are 5 trees. Do you think that's relevant? I've already put November 5th on there, though, so that can't be right. Yeah, so if you're curious as to what the fuck I'm doing right now, I'm trying to figure out a date to use as a passcode for a safe. And something in this room is a hint as to what that is. The main thing that is grabbing my attention is this calendar. Now, some of you would be like, Highball, clearly it's got to be November 7th, right? Like, it's the only thing that has any kind of indication on it. That's where you'd be wrong. Because I've done that already. What if this game is really messing with me and it's actually the first day of the 7th month? What if it's July 1st? Nope. Well, we had a mild thought, and it was wrong. So now we're back to square one of what? Huh. I'm not sure. I'm simply not sure. According to my chat, I apparently have enough hints to be able to figure it out. And have an understanding of how these safes work. Alright, Rabbit. Papaya. I would like a hint on this one. I don't want to save this for later. The message you translated from the paintings? What's the spine and the pine? If you count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. If we count small gates? Like, is it talking about the number that was on the tree? God, what was that? Do I have that number written down somewhere? 1128. No. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Small gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. There are 5. Is it no? It's not November 5th though. Am I winning?
Are you winning, son?
I'm trying to. If you count small gates, well, I see 5. Unless these count, then there's 8. So what is it? August? Is that why it looks like trees? No. How does the number of like the gates count towards something. Unless it's May? Unless it's May 7th? Is it November 8th? Okay. I guess. I don't know. I don't feel good about that one. November 8th. Uncle, in a few hours we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old Mountain Way tunnels up north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have made. The ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval of. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. This unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what those lost days were all for. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Okay. Well, that's the 3 safes that I knew about. Okay, we are done for today. We are going to go to the coat check, drop off our power hammer, and then call it a day. Thank you for the nudge in the right direction, Rabbit. I don't think I would have put that together. Because my mind had already been like, oh, Count Gates. This guy is Count Gates, you know? Huh, look at that. Nope, wrong way. Oh no, my money. I have so much money and not a damn thing to do with it. Can I drop off more money in the shrine? It's surprising how difficult it is to make that shift. grammar has been checked. Because there's so many other possibilities. Yeah, it's kind of like decision paralysis. You simply have too many options available to you. Like counting apples, yeah. Money. Alright, rest here so we get the card key tomorrow. Yep. Okay. Future generations assume this is going to be humiliated by hinting Chanders. I mean, I don't know about that. People, when it comes to games like this, people tend to be pretty secretive. Like, yeah, they're still gonna, like, throw out hints and stuff, but that's what you have mods for. To fucking slap them. Imagine a bunch of people say, now look at the calendar and really think about it. I mean, to be fair, I did look at the calendar for a long-ass time and really think about it, and it did not help. I am thinking about the calendar. Yeah, that's true. Whew. Tool shed, root cellar, shelter. I grabbed this one because brick walls. Though I don't think any of these are breakable. Okay. So now 3 more safes. That wall that says castle, which I have no idea what that's supposed to do. I've got a key card. I have the Mantle of the Night, which means that I have the armory in my draft pool. I would like to find it. I guess I'll take break room. $18 minus 12 is 6, times 2 is 12, divided by 6 is 2. 2. Oh. Two times 8 is 16, minus 15 is 1. Okay, they can change up the order that the operation takes place in. Okay. To 28. The office. The closet. The breakfast nook. Wow, this is not great. I just don't get to go down that side, huh? The music room. I don't want that so early. Chapel, sure. Eventually I'll break that piggy bank. This is a bad series of rooms. Shovel? Battery pack. Wait, don't I have the sledge in the other... Courtyard, hallway. I'm taking the hallway. Oh my god. Okay. Salt. Car keys. Okay. Couple gems. Drawing room is fine here. Okay. This room has a sanctum key hiding in it somewhere. Actually, would the special garden, would the secret garden go here? Oh, baby. I love the secret garden. Apple for me. I would gladly take a shovel. I have so many spots to dig. I guess we want to buy the commissary if it becomes available. Is it locked? Are you locked? You're not. Parlor. Bunker room. Alright, guess we're taking the parlor. Little logic puzzle. There are two false statements. A box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty. Okay, let's say the gems are in here. A box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty. That would make this true. There are two false statements. That would mean that this one would have to be false and this one would have to be false. Which means a box with a true statement is empty. Which then... And then there would be... There are two false statements. But this can't be... Yeah. If this one is true... This one can't also... Like, this one... If this one was also true, it would make itself false. Which breaks the logic. So this would have to be false. A box with a false statement is empty. And this could be true. So it could be inside of this one. If the gems are in here, this would be true. This one would always make itself false. If the gems aren't in here. True. And a box with a false statement is empty. So let's say this doesn't necessarily have to be correct, because there can be one false statement and the gem can be inside of it. So gem's inside here. This would be false. If this were true, then this would also be false. A box with a false statement is empty. So that could work. If the gems are in here, this would be true. This would be... God, this one's breaking my brain. A box with a false statement is empty. This would be true, because this would be false. I'm forgetting where I said the gems were in this one. Alright, the gems are... Let's say the gems are in here. That would make this true. Which means one of these has to be false. If this were true, then this would be false. And then the gems would have been here. So that would work. But the gems were in here. This would be true. Which means this has to be false, because it would count itself. Because if this were a true statement, it would make itself false. And then this would be true, because this would be empty. But I think, like, if this one, like, ends up in a logic loop. Because either there are two false statements or two true statements, right? And if the gem is in one of these ones, this one has to be true. Which means this one breaks its own logic in any other case. I think the gems have to be in here. So this would be false. This would be false. This would be true. I think it has to be in this one. No! I finally fucked up one of these. Ah. Oh, a fruit cocktail. Plus 5 steps and 2 fruits. Oh, that's because I spread. Oh, I thought I pressed exit there. Kitchen. Bedroom. Hallway. This is probably going to be locked. It's not. I should do some backtracking now. Actually, wait, did I even go into the hallway? Yeah, there we go. It's like, why didn't my dinner go off? Okay, yeah. Makes sense that those would be locked. Hydrate. Thank you, Zeldy. Launch on some fish. Are you gonna be open or are you locked? Yep. Locked, yep. Not locked. Classroom. Kennel. Pet dog. Always pet dogs. So many digging spots. Are you not going to be able to get in the foundation today? Yep. Shovel? Yes, thank you. Okay, shovel is great news. Downside being that I do not... I would like to find a terminal, potentially. Yeah, we'll not dig anymore, because if we find a terminal, we might be able to make an experiment. That would allow us to potentially get something whenever we dig up junk. Well, this is going to be a dead end no matter what. The bunk room usually has some items of interest. Oh, it's got some gems. Little hamster. Good friend. Good friend of the stream, the hamster. There's the office. Okay. The den, like, unlocks the entire east wing, though. I think we need to take the den. And these are all garbage. Observatory, I guess. What do we see? key. An apple. Twins. Southern Cross. Slice. And key. Jeez. The armory! I have to take it. Ah, the armory has a Black Knight inside of it. Look at that. Who would have guessed? Alright, yeah, so security was a White Knight. The Knight's Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. The Axe. You may use the axe in the room directed to permanently remove the gem costs from one room. Permanently remove the gem costs of a room. Can knock the lock off chests and trunks. So it's currently the shield, the axe, and the Morning Star. Okay. Neat. Yep. This leads where I need to go, I guess. We're getting the courtyard. Yep. Gems. They're truly outrageous. Patio security. Yes, I want security so that we can run an experiment. I have the key card because I slept inside of the break room. Remote terminal access. Hit me up with the lab, please. Now, fingers crossed that digging up trash gives me something good. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, spread turn in the driveway. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, gain one key for every 2 hallways in your house. Or immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I'm just gonna take the keys. I got 2 keys. Ballroom. Man. I never take the ballroom. Because setting my gems to 2 seems bad when you have 6 gems. Like, and it costs 2 gems to acquire, so it's basically only useful when you have exactly 2 gems. Let's grab the foyer. Oh, the windows open up if you're on the edge of the house. That's neat. Boiler room, guest room, pool. Conservatory? Yes, please. Okay, I guess we can dig up the spots now. Right, because we have the kennel, so that just guarantees that some of these rooms will be unlocked. Great Hall. I would like the Great Hall to be more common, please. Library. I would also like the library to be commonplace. And then Lost and Found, I think, is fine as unusual. It's good if you get it early. I'm gonna make it standard. Attic. Clock tower. Library. Oh. Let's get the clock tower. New room. Oh, there's a black rook in the clock tower. Look at that. And a vault key. Southward, I see a swan. Sacred. This reminds me of the castle thing. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westward winds. Rogue like the moon of the north, eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Okay. This is the symbol of Orinda. We got... Let's see. Let me pull up the borders images real quick. That looks like violet. We know that purple is Eraja. So Eraja has the flower symbol. Tower has a black rook. I think black rook was the only black piece that we were missing. No, conservatory had it. I don't think we've seen the black king. Take a picture of this. sacred. I mean, I don't think you put the minute and hour hands on the ground like that randomly, right? Also, can I break the wall in here? I would need to get the code check, but it does feel like some of the walls in here might be breakable. I guess we'll take Swimbird again. Dog's freaking out. Dog is losing his mind right now. Someone must be over. Secret garden. Dog room. Old shoe. Pet the dog, as is tradition. Hey, I was waiting for that. We got the car keys, but no garage. Man, imagine if I got the whenever you dig up junk experiment today. Would have been riding pretty, is what I'm saying. On turnips. Conference room connects to the dining hall. Yep. Suppose we'll do that. Code check. Thank you for power hammer. I need the vault. I really want the vault. Sauna, no. Archives. Lab. I can't afford the vault. I realize I am low on gems. The commissary could potentially give me some more gems. Well, doesn't matter anyway. Hey. Yeah, we couldn't get the vault. Okay. Oh, I lost my key card. That's fine. Hall pass. And which, okay. Orders. That is pink. Right. Which is a nation that we've basically known nothing about. Another vault key! Ah! How dare you give me two? Two vault keys on a day where I cannot use them. Okay. Time to check around the house. See if we can find any rooms that have brick walls. Oh, there are brick walls along here. Okay, alright. What is... Why would you want to turn that? Oh! You can choose which way the lever is. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's good. So west, east. What happens if we make them all face north? Or south? Well, I'm guessing south gives us another lever, right? Oh! Hello, hello! Well, well, well. Welly, well, well, well. Save that as the Orinda sigil. Well, I guess we can go down and do that. West is the way I was facing before. I'm guessing north just makes it all point towards... Or makes it go back towards the moon. Yeah, okay. Alright. Thank you, Sledgehammer, for that. Would the armory have one? Passageway's got brick walls. Boys' room's got wooden walls. The den's got one cobblestone wall. That's conspicuously blank in one spot, but no. The walls are blocked here. Sure. Morningstar. More coins. Love the coins. Just adding more to the stockpile. I sailed my boat across to the other side yesterday. So this is fine. Is there anywhere with brick walls on the outside of the mansion? Also, technically, could I go up and exit through that other side of the foundation? I think I could. Because I have the key card, so that would let me call down the elevator. A little late to stream today. What have we done so far? We unlocked 3 safes. We power sledged the wall inside of the weight room. We sledgehammered the wall inside of the secret garden. which, when we turned all of the arrows towards north, revealed the Orinda sigil, so, which is what we're going to go do right now. What else? We figured out the puzzle piece stuff and picked the Mantle of the Night just because I was curious as to what the armory did. We unlocked the clock tower. We knocked down the wall inside of the torch room and revealed a message that said castle. Okay, so Orinda. Good stuff. Yeah, we made some good progress today. It's another foggy nation. I don't know what 3 lines mean yet. But I do know that the lines relate to the mode of transportation that they used. Oh, pressed the wrong one. Which is left purposefully vague. Let's see, what else am I doing? The reading nook, yeah. I didn't realize the power of books. I assume whatever books are inside of the nook are available elsewhere, somewhere in the game. It just gives you more consistent access to the library. These are the 3 nephews. I don't have the... Well, it doesn't matter, because I've already got it. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough. But in what order? What route? And where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I've departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin with the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel close to contending to. In care of Anne Babbage. I assume that's gotta be important. Let me take a quick snap of this. Yes, reading stacks. That is what we are doing. Save as the Angel King. I feel like that's an apt description. Is there another box over here? There is. The Morajai box. The Orinda Ares variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that was destroyed after the war, Morajai puzzle boxes featured the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Hmm. Goes up, right? Okay. There we go. Allowance. Okay. It's awfully nice of them to give me that one. Well, give me is, you know, a strong statement. Fortunately, I don't know what to do with this one. Not yet, at least. We know it's stormy. That's about it. I sussed that potentially it was industrial. Doesn't look like any of these are breakable. I can continue forward today. Oh, there's a brick wall back there. Hold the phone. There's gotta be something breakable over there. Yeah, you can even... It's even, like, blocked off partially. Oh, there's another brick wall there. But there's, like, a step ladder that lets you go back there, which I didn't notice before. Alternatively, there's just a thing back here that I never saw before. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Sandy Heights, 5 p.m.? 100 bells. Huh? ¿Por qué? And then books that my character refuses to read. Read, damn you! Oh, that's a breakable wall. Oh, yeah. Woo! Foreman log 289. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they've been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave out at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational. We've been able to unearth over 5 times as many sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Oh. Fen Aries Patent Office, Scripts and Rutherford's Mine & Co. Patent for high pressure condenser. Steam lime to boiler. We have another use for the boiler room, huh? Where have I seen this? Well, I did make the aquarium an electric aquarium, which means it's also a power source. I don't know if that matters or not. Wait! This box is in the boiler room. That's what that random fucking box in the boiler room is for. Oh! And then there's that door down here. Okay. Does this let me go back outside? Ah! Look at that. Okay. Very cool. I didn't know that. It didn't even occur to me to use the power hammer to break those. Is there another place that I can do that? Is there another place outside that can do that? Needed for you to tell you about the first time you hit room 46. So did it involve like coming down this way from there? Wait, no, I went the wrong way. I don't have the key card? I don't have the key card. Oh. First time I made it to the antechamber was we saw the basement key and then made it back to the antechamber until the run when we got into room 46. I just want to check that I'm not dreaming things here, right? Yeah, to get inside here, I need to connect that boiler room box. Okay. Had that wall broken, then drafted tomb and moved the minecart, then went out of tomb and back in via the tunnel entrance to make it to the north lever. Not planned out at all, just completely stumbled into it. Dang. Yeah, definitely sounds like you did it the hard way. I still need to figure out how to use the tomb to even get down here. I assume it involves moving the statue levers, or the statue hands. You have a screenshot of door 46 with the basement key sitting on the pedestal still. The fact that you can get in there without needing the pedestal key is actually pretty crazy. So now you can get to either side. I mean, like, I know that you can use the tomb to get down there. Like, you didn't spoil anything. Okay. Why the fuck are those lights on? I brought the burner down here and lit them. And there was a thing in there. So now I just spoiled you to something. Haha. Hee hee. Yeah, I think, like, I don't want to make any confident statements, but I feel like I might have done all the stuff that you need the burner for. At least that I'm aware of. Between the chapel, that, the torch room, and what was the last thing? And the tomb. I still need to figure out how to connect the two modems that are inside the freezer to this mainframe. Like, the note that's left inside there says that they would be ready to go, but, like, what? How? 1100. I still have no idea what that means. Can't knock down pillars or anything. One thing I want to check actually is the room directory. I'm still missing 2 rooms. I'm still missing a shop. Room 7 and room 8. Maybe they're tied to the classroom somehow? I'm coming down here with the sledgehammer, not sure if it'll actually do anything, but I thought I would check. Orchard probably doesn't have anything. April 10th, 1992. That's not that long ago. Robert Nagula. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to do today. So let's go back to the break room, call it a night. I haven't had the classroom offered to me inside of the outdoor room in a very long time. And that's like one of the main things that I want to try and do. Oh. My Morning Star coming in useful. Well. Got some stuff that I can't use. Hell yeah. Alright, color a day. We probably got time for one more run. I should have put the power hammer inside of the code check. Oh well. We'll just have to build it again at some point. Because I'm sure there's plenty of other rooms inside that house that need some walls knocked down. I really, really would like... Oh, shovel and wrench. Oh, I guess our main goal for today should be to try and find the boiler room. And then go down into the basement. And check out that thing that we learned. We failed our first parlor puzzle yesterday. I'm very upset at myself. The other two boxes are true. Which one? It was... Oh god, what was it? It's like... the other two boxes are false. A false box is empty, and this box is empty, I think is what it was. And I was like, my brain was breaking on that one a little bit. The other two boxes are true. This box does not contain the gems. This box contains the gems. Well, this has to be false. Because these both cannot be true. Or wait, never mind. If this is true, then the gems would be in here. Never mind, I got mixed up. So let's say the gems are in here. That would make this false. That would make this false. That would make this false. The gems cannot be in here. So this is 100% a true statement. If the gems are in here, this is true. This is true. This is true. Which means that cannot be in here. It cannot be in here. Has to be in here. I just like taking workshop because it's a guaranteed item. Sledgehammer. Alright, well, we're making our way back towards the super sledgehammer. Patio. Chapelle. Hallway. Give me the chapel, because if we get the super valuable room, or even the tourism room, it might be time to break the bank. Greenhouse. I haven't gotten greenhouse in a hot minute. I'm gonna take it here because I want to. And also that is a breakable spot. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah? Oh yeah? I feel like text-to-speech might have missed the memo on that one a little bit, Snacks.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Hell yeah. There's the garage. I guess we're taking the garage, because I know they can keep the battery pack in the back of that garage.
Oh.
I really wish you'd put a little more stank on it than that, but what can you do? Another hallway. I have 8 keys. Wow, Clock Tower gives you so many keys. What the actual hell? I did not even realize how many I was starting with. Turnip. Delicious ground turnip. What do you think, Snacks? Would you eat a turnip that you dug up from the earth yourself? That you just found lying about? Brother. You eat turnips on the daily? I mean, I guess that makes sense, given your family's heritage. Mailroom? Until you added the just found lying about part. I was gonna say, I've grown turnips. Ah. See, these are strange turnips. These are estranged turnips. You don't eat turnips daily now, but yes. This patio would give me 1, 2, 3 gems. There's also the mail room. There's also the corridor. Taking the corridor. I need gems. I'm taking the storeroom. And I don't care what anyone says. And nom 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 nom. We never really ate turnips when I was growing up. I've come to learn that my mom doesn't like many vegetables. But I have learned that turnips are delightful in like any kind of soup. Especially like during the winter time. Like I made a good chicken noodle soup that used turnip. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Turnip chicken noodles. Observatory, dark room. I guess we'll take the observatory. You don't think you've had turnips in soup? They're good. They're also good in stew. Like if you do like rutabaga, turnip, carrot, potato, onion, and then like some kind of meat. You got yourself a hearty stew. Dead rooms are more likely. And everything's on sale. Getting dead rooms more likely this early. maybe shouldn't have. There's the mailroom. Give me the courtyard, though. And kill it. Coins. No! The workshop, no! Ah, it's so close. It was so close to being sick. Clock tower. Pantry. I'm gonna take the pantry, because we're likely to get another dead end in the corner here, which is ideal. Yes, snacks. Break room. Solarum. Give me the Solarum. How are the elderly treating you lately? Did they miss you? They've been kind on my return, yes. It still doesn't mean that they're not insufferable a lot of the time, though. There's this one lady, Dodie, who doesn't seem to understand that the bistro is not a restaurant and I don't have a lot of equipment back there for cooking certain things. And she loves to ask for annoying shit that the bosses then tell me I have to make. For example, I had to make fish and chips as a special yesterday, despite not having a deep fryer inside of the bistro. So I had to run back and forth between where I work and the kitchen every time someone came in and ordered fish and chips. As a follow-up to this tale, she is also demanding that I make steak sandwiches. I do not have a grill. I have a panini press, which will not work for cooking steaks. So what does the boss man suggest that I do instead? Why, let's keep it, let's make it standard, why not? So what does he suggest I do? Well, we pre-cook them the day before, like we grill them on the outside, and then you can cook them to proper doneness inside of your convection oven. And I'm like, this is a poorly thought out idea. Give me the attic. Battery pack. Magnifying glass. And the broken lever. We can build the sledgehammer again. Lockpick. Man, I kind of love the attic. I'm kind of a attic addict, if you know what I'm saying. These are all kind of bad, so give me the armory. I can afford the axe. You may use the axe in the room directly to promo the gem cost in room. Yes! Room directory. You know what would be the best room to remove the cost from? Where's the trophy room? It's a blue room. Now instead of paying 4 gems for 8 gems, you pay 0 gems for 8 gems. That seems pretty good. Study. Commissary. Bedroom. Well, these dead ends are catching up to me. I guess I'll take the study because I can get a gem. Thank you for the hydrate, Zelda. A piece of mechanical information that is not told to you anywhere and could be frustrating not to know. Sure. You get 3 axes a lifetime. Okay. I mean, I feel like if I bought the axe 3 times and then came back to the armory and there was no axe, I'd be like, okay, well, I might have been able to intuit that, but that's good to know. So use the axes sparingly. I'm thinking the next best one to use it on would probably be the cloister or the rotund. Main downside of the cloister is that you can make it free with that other green room. Yes. There is the veranda, I think, is the one that makes green rooms free. No, the veranda makes green rooms more likely to have stuff inside of them. I'm looking for the boiler room. If I don't find it, it's fine. Security. I don't have any gems, unfortunately. So I think we might be screwed. Unless this has some gems in it. Well, it's got a gem in it. I think the boiler room only costs a single gem. I'll take the commissary. It's got gems, bananas, all that jazz. Oh, man. The vault. Break room. No. $13. 3 times 721 minus 3 is 18. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Minus 2 is 1. 1 times 20 times 2 is 40. 39. 3. Silver key. Ding! Thank you. Thank you, Snaps. No! No! Am I... What am I? Am I okay? No. No. I'm very much not okay. Wait, I have the key card, don't I? I do. So I shouldn't power off the key cards. Oh, no, I only have 8 steps left. Okay. I guess getting the boiler room wouldn't have mattered. Fuck. Stepped into the wrong room. Pool. Cloister. Hallway. Workshop. I don't have enough movement. Man, I looked up in my corner and I think I saw 17 and I read that as like way different than the amount that I actually had. Ah, God. Alright, well, since we're not going to use it and get it anyway, I guess we're going to build this just to see what it is. That's a vibe. Yeah. We got the jackhammer. More effective than the shovel at excavation. Digs deeper and finds better items. Neat. Well, if I think I step out of this room, I guess we lose. There we go. Okay, goodbye. Dang. I got too distracted by trying to find the boiler room. 25 minutes. That's probably not enough time to do another day in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I don't want to... Like, a good day can last, like, an hour, right? Or, like, longer than an hour. God, I'm so tempted, though. Nah, I should play it safe. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're filling it out. Interesting that it starts there. What's this space? It's neat how, like, all this dead space has, like, stuff waiting for to be filled in. Yeah, alright. Fuck it. Fuck it, I want to do one more. Actually, tell you what. If this contains classroom, we'll go for it. If not, then we'll call it a day. Alright. The gods have spoken. We're going to be semi-responsible and not spend the entire day or be up past bedtime playing Blueprints again. Cool, cool. Brongo? Ben? True. So true. Thank you, Snacks Trying to say. You should probably sleep. I'm legit surprised you're still up. Normally you're a very sleepy person. Bye! Bye, Snacks. Go say hi to Bungo for me. He's late game Liza peeing right now, it looks like. He might be coming up to the hardest boss soon, actually. Ooh, that's exciting. Alright,